Exercise physiology at Springfield College has two tracks. There's clinical exercise physiology and there's exercise physiology with a human performance track. Clinical is more along the lines of working in a hospital, so you would see students graduating from here with that master's degree or maybe going and getting their PhD in clinical exercise physiology. Then they have the opportunity to work in a hospital setting and they can look at how exercise impacts somebody's body in more of a rehabilitation sense. In the human performance side of things, there is a little bit more of an athletic focus. You have a person that wants to be a better athlete, wants to perform better, and in human performance, you can look into things like working as a sports scientist at a lab, sports scientist or sports science consultation. There's a lot of different avenues that you can go to, especially if you go on the PhD route and you want to do research in exercise physiology. My favorite thing about the program is definitely the hands-on experience that we get. Day 4 or 5 of my first semester here, I was handed a sheep heart and told to start working on it, start dissecting, learn about the anatomy of the heart, and I was excited, a little intimidated, but you know, that hands-on experience to me is very important, and I got that right away. And then after, you know, weeks and weeks and weeks, it's a regular thing. We're going back into the lab, more hands-on experience validating the coursework that we're learning. In the spaces that we have the technology. We can do metabolic testing with, you know, you put on an oxygen mask and you can look at substrate usage through respiratory exchange ratios. You can look at VO2 maxes. You can do a Wingate test. I love biochemical analysis, and we have the ability to run assays and ELISAs, which, you know, we could say, let's take some blood, let's look at glucose levels, let's look at lactate, let's look at any other biomarker that you can find a kit for. You can analyze that through like a before or after exercise scenario, for instance. If a student is considering exercise physiology at Springfield College, I would recommend it, but I feel like if you came here and you had the chance to see what you're going to be exposed to, that is what's going to help you make your decision and see that Springfield College is a great place to be. My visit here was definitely a turning point when I realized that I was going to come here and get my hands on many different things and get the opportunity to learn more about what I was interested in. It's setting me up with a degree that's going to help me find a career that I'm going to be happy with, but it's also giving me a lot of opportunity to develop professionally.